Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and today I want to talk to you, not with an informational video, but with more of just a fun, pure discussion video. No Man's Sky is set to be a big game, a huge world with a ton of places to explore and sights to see, and it's easy to see why so many of us are interested in it. I've seen some comments about wanting a more developed multiplayer aspect of No Man's Sky, and it sounds like Sean Murray is more than willing to take feedback, but something I thought about the other day when talking with another viewer is how although we might not be sitting next to each other in the ship's cockpit or even on the planet's surface, No Man's Sky is a game where you don't have to be alone. In fact, No Man's Sky would benefit a great deal from having an involved community, and I feel like it already does, just from getting to talk about the game with you folks. In No Man's Sky, everything has the potential to be so different that everyone will have the possibility of seeing something new and exciting. And that's pretty awesome, because it means that we'll get the opportunity to see a ton of pictures, animated GIFs, and yes, even YouTube videos of all the kinds of different things that you can find. I personally can't wait to see all of that. I can't wait to see your guys' strangest creature that you found, or the lushest, most beautiful planet, or even the most brutal and deadly planet. Maybe there was some weird aquatic creature you discovered, or perhaps, yes, even a space whale. If you want, I could even post some of these findings on YouTube myself. And that kind of brings me to my somewhat nebulous point on how we don't have to feel alone. Our interactions and information sharing with one another, the opportunity to check out each other's discoveries, that's anything but lonely. I plan on being pretty involved with other people that play No Man's Sky. Well, as involved as my wife will let me. So I feel like even if I don't get to see you guys all the time in the game, you're still there in a way, by the legacy that you leave behind with your discoveries and all that information that you share about what you learned through your day of adventuring. It doesn't even have to be plant or creature related. Maybe you'll find an awesome trading route that makes you a ton of units. Or maybe you'll have an adventure about hacking a terminal and making off with a neat item. Maybe you're just in a race to get to the middle and you just want to share what upgrade path you found was the thing that got you there faster. That's the neat thing about non-linear exploration games. Traders can trade, explorers can explore, pirates can take that sweet booty. Or you could do all of those things. Or none of those things. Maybe you just want to make a three-dimensional space map of your starting system out of Legos to show someone. There's value there for even the classic guide and wiki creators as well. Sean Murray did mention that there are rules within No Man's Sky that you can learn, such as what types of planets, hot or cold for instance, certain resources are more likely to be found on. So, in the last video, I asked you how you planned on dealing with the Sentinels. Would you blast them if they got in your way? Would you play nice with them and try to avoid their ire? It was awesome to actually see so many different play styles that people plan on adopting. Here were some of the responses. The super meme team, that avatar, said that they would be avoiding the Sentinels because they didn't want their ass kicked. Shamar Ugu would anger the Sentinels if he wants any of the resources that they might drop, but won't anger them otherwise. Crimson Gamer 99 said they'll make like Rick Sanchez and do something so bad that the Sentinels won't even let them land on planets within their jurisdiction, so they'd have to find some place outside of their control in order to avoid arrest. That was really specific. Made by Ghost is going to go for the maximum wanted level straight away, so they know what they're up against without losing any items later. Trigon is going to keep things on the down low, but if push comes to shove, they wouldn't mind having a little brawl with the Sentinels. And Solitude Explorer said that it would depend on how badly they need the resources or whatever might be inside of a building. For the most part, they'll go through the game with little notice to the Sentinels, but eventually they might go Hulk on them. Thanks again everyone for your responses, and so that brings me to this video's question. How do you plan on sharing your No Man's Sky experiences? Will you set up a voice chat or TeamSpeak? Will you take pictures of strange creatures and put them on Twitter? Will you post animated GIFs on forums? Will you add information to the No Man's Sky wiki? Will you make YouTube videos? Will you just have fun playing the game? So feel free to go nuts in the comments section, and I can't wait to see all of those legacies and discoveries in space from you. And as always, stay foxy and much love.